told me, she like, it's just an outfit. It's not much. I'm just, just dressing for the occasion. I'm like, no. I said, no, you got to take that off. I'm like, no, I don't care who you hanging with. You can't put that on, man. You're not fit to go out there dressed like that. And instead of her going to change, she left anyway. She said, no, this is what I'm going to wear. All my friends are dressing like this, and this is just what I'm going to wear. Okay. When she came back, it only take one time to do that thought stuff with me. You know what I'm saying? When she came back, 2 o'clock in the morning, all her stuff was outside. All of it. She was knocking on the door, calling my phone, asking me to let her in. I said, no, it's over. I said, you only got one time to do me like that.
Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. How many of y'all agree with this clip that you just saw? How many of y'all believe that that husband did the right thing and put his wife's things outside of the door when she came back home at 2 o'clock in the morning? How many of y'all side with the husband when he says that she should have went and changed her clothes because what she had on was looking a little bit too suspect and too promiscuous? She was promiscuously dressed to go out when she is married. Now, some of y'all will not agree with him. Some of y'all will agree with him. I know that at some point in time, women have said that a man should not worry about what they have on. Why are men so worried about the clothes that they wear? Why are men so worried about the moves that they make? I'm going to tell y'all exactly why men are worried about the moves that y'all make and some of the decisions that y'all make, especially when it comes to dressing so promiscuously. It is because it's for your own safety, but you don't seem to understand that, and you believe that a man wants to control you. Years ago, that wasn't the case. Years ago, that was not the case. Years ago, women did not see it as a man being controlling, but they seen it as a man being protective, which is what you want, right? Isn't that something that women say they want? A man who is protective? Yes, a man who is a provider. Well, how can I provide and protect for you if you will not listen to me? That's how that husband felt. Not to mention her coming in at 2 a.m. in the morning as a wife. That is a bit disrespectful, but it might be a little controversial also, because you will have some of y'all who will believe that, oh, she can do whatever she wants to. Let her come in at 3 o'clock in the morning. Let her come in at 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, what happens if something was to happen to her at 1 o'clock in the morning while she is out doing whatever it is she is doing with her friends? Do you think that a man really just wants to control you, control your every move, and tell you to come in at a certain time and tell you how to dress and tell you how to think? No, that is not the case. No man is truly worried about what it is you're doing except when it comes to your safety. And that man, that husband, was worried about his wife's safety. Not to mention, women make themselves available to men. By what? By which way? By showing off skin, right? By showing off their bodies, right? By the way that they are dressed, right? Yes, you see one woman do it and she gets attention. Guess what you're going to do as a woman? You're going to think to yourself, wait a minute, is this how you get the attention of men? How come she's getting all of these men's attention and I'm not? I'm fully clothed and I'm not getting that same attention, but yet she has so many men coming up to her and talking to her, trying to get her number, trying to marry her. So you will do the same exact thing, thinking you're going to get the very same results. And yes, you will get those results. You will get the results you're looking for. You will have men who try to get in your DMs. You will have men who try to talk to you. You will have men, but you will not have men who will try to marry you. See, that's the difference right there. You will not have men that will try to marry you. And if a man tries to marry you, guess what? He's the one that you don't want, because you know for a fact deep down inside that he is weak. If a man allows you to basically go out there dressed any way that you want to and you are married to him, deep down inside, you are not attracted to that man. You don't even respect him. That's the reason you're doing what you're doing. And that's why that husband earlier in the clip kicked her out. That's why he kicked her out. Now, in the manner, I don't know if I agree with the manner that he did it as far as placing her things outside. No, he should have spoke to her first and let her know, you're going to get your shit and get out. He shouldn't have done it the way that he did it, but I'm pretty sure he was angry at the time. I'm pretty sure anger was driving his decisions at the time. That's why you should never try to make decisions while you are angry, while you are in a heated argument. And he was pretty pissed off because of the way she left. Now, we always say there's 3 sides to a story: your story, my story, and the truth, right? So we don't know her side of the story. We only know that short clip that he just posted. But we're also touching up on the subject of husbands who try to tell their wives that they don't appreciate the way they're dressing. Men, boyfriends who are telling their girlfriends, telling their girls, I don't like the way that you're dressed because you're making yourself available. See, men make themselves available by showing what they can provide. Men make themselves, we are different. We are totally different. We are two different species. Yes, we are totally different. We don't make ourselves available in the very same way that y'all do. We make ourselves available by being flashy. Why do you think men do all the flashy shit that they do? You really think we buy the expensive chains, the jewelry, the expensive cars, you really think we buy this for ourselves? A man would be happy living a simple life. He does not need the big house. He does not need the mansion. A man would be happy living a simple life. Trust and believe when I tell you this. Ask any man that you may know. But we do a lot of that stuff to attract the opposite gender. Yes, to attract women. And so women make themselves available by the way that they are dressed, by the things that they put on, by how tight your outfit is, because you know you're going to catch the eyes of many men. You're going to get the attention of many men, of course, but you will have women out there, some of y'all who will say, well, even if I was dressed covered up head to toe, a man would still give me attention. A man could still see my curves. Oh yeah, you're leaving it up to his imagination now. You're not giving him the full feature. He has to wait in order to see that. And it makes things that much more exciting and worth working for. But when you're showing everything off, you don't seem to understand that a man will only judge you the way that you present yourself. Yes, a man will only judge you based on the way you represent yourself, the way you present yourself. So if I go on your IG and I see that you're posting naked pictures and you're showing your body off to everybody, and you expect me as a respected man, as a respectful man, to take you seriously, it's not going to happen. I've dated those young ladies who were dressed any type of way, who would dress in a provocative way, who would throw on nothing, who would have nothing on, who would post those pictures. And then they wondered why I never took them seriously. Then they wondered why I never wifed them. Then they wondered why I would ghost and I would leave. It's simple and it's easy. You are showing me exactly who you are. You are showing me your true colors. And if you got me in that way, what is to tell me that you are not dressing that way? You are not still dressing that way in order to attract other men because you love that attention. Women will say they do it for each other. Yes, women say they throw on lashes for each other. Women say they throw on the fake weaves, the sew-ins for each other. Women say they throw on the tight outfits for each other, the yoga pants for each other. That is a totally false. That is a lie. That is a total lie. That's a fib. That is not true. How can you tell us about ourselves? How can you tell us how we feel? I can, because I know for a fact that it is in our nature to attract the opposite sex. It's in our nature to want to attract the opposite sex. Everyone loves attention. Well, not everyone. Most of y'all love attention. And so you will do anything for it. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're doing anything for that attention. Where we as men, most of us do not care. We could care less about attention. When I was younger, I always said, give me the money, forget the fame. I don't care about the attention. I would rather the money, and that's why I work so hard to get the bag, to get the money. But you will look at it as, no, a man tries to control me and wants to tell me what to do because men are just controlling. They are so narcissistic. They think the world revolves around them and it's only about them and we can't do what we want to do. You can do whatever it is you want to do, sweetheart. Trust and believe. The only difference is that you're going to be doing it alone. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.